After Laravel 5.2 was introduced a new feature called implicit model binding. Basically, this is going to allow us to automatically resolve an instance of a model based on the ID that we receive. So what we are going to do now is to use directly this implicit model binding instead of the typical approach of the ID. Go to our code, specifically in our controllers. We can see that currently we are using the ID to resolve the instance, but Laravel can do this directly for us. So we just need to inject directly the instance of user. In this way, when we receive this user, we already know that that specific instance really exists in our database. So we just don't need this line anymore because Laravel is executing that for us. The same for the update. Again, we don't need this line. And finally, for the destroy method. Basically, we can proceed similarly in other of our controllers, but we are going to do that respectively in the corresponding section. So, for now, we are going to do this only for the user because the transaction, product, and category are going to be implemented in their respective sections, and the buyer and seller models are a little special cases because, as you remember, we are using some restrictions over the queries in order to obtain a seller or a buyer. So let's go to verify if everything is working properly. Let's obtain the list of all the users that of course is not using the implicit model binding, but if we try to obtain the user with ID number 1, it is working as expected. The same if we try to update. We can see that we are obtaining the error because we are not sending any field, but the instance already exists, and the same if we try to delete. It means that we are already using and understand how to use the implicit model binding really easy in our code and making it more simple. See you in the next class.